food is not medicine. All right, you see this meme a lot, and you hear these Instagram doctors and people talk about food is medicine, food is medicine. You know, if you eat broccoli and kale and quinoa and wholesome, nutritious Mediterranean style food, you're going to live longer, and, you know, you're not going to need medications and blah, blah, blah. And then there's these memes that say food is medicine. Medicine is disease. Like if you're taking medications because you have disease. So, you know, it's true, if you are generally healthy and you eat pretty healthy and you've been doing that for your whole life, then yeah, food is medicine. No argument there. The problem I have with that meme and the people who say that is there are some people who actually have really bad disease, and no amount of food, no matter how healthy it is going to help them. I'm a cardiologist, all right, and I'm a certified personal trainer too. But as a cardiologist, I see the worst of the worst. I get people who've had heart attacks, who've had strokes, who have really bad hypertension and cholesterol, diabetes. They've smoked their whole lives. My patients, food is not going to help them. If they change their eating habits and like radically change everything, it can help, and it will probably help a lot depending on where they're starting from. But food is not going to cure their problems, no matter how much cholesterol or saturated fat or salt or whatever you cut out of your diet. If you're 300, 260 pounds plus or whatever, and you've had heart attacks and you've had strokes and you've been a smoker all your life, food is not going to cure that. You need cholesterol medicine, and you need antihypertensive medication, and you need diabetes medication. You need all this stuff in the meantime until you lose weight. The food in and of itself is nutritious, and it can help you. If you sub out, you know, processed foods like Pop-Tarts and pop or whatever for something more nutritious, like more salads and, you know, stuff with antioxidants in it, fruits, vegetables, nuts, etc., yeah, that will help. But that's not going to replace your blood pressure meds. I've had so many patients come to me and say, Dr. Allo, I started taking the lisinopril, which actually is a naturally occurring substance. Lisinopril is viper venom. It's from nature, so don't freak out, people. But I took my lisinopril, my pressure came down, it was 220, and it got better, and I stopped taking it. I changed my diet around. You know, I stopped eating salt. I'm eating clean. You know, I'm eating clean, whatever that means. I'm doing all this stuff, and, you know, I stopped taking the medicine. You check their pressure, and now it's like 200 again. So look, all of what you did is good, and I applaud you. And I want all my patients to do that. I do. I really want all of my patients to eat healthier, make better choices, and lose weight so that hopefully they don't require as many medications. But there are some people, and it's a lot of my patients. It's called population bias. I'm a cardiologist. I see cardiac patients. Population bias. The worst of the worst come to me. For my patients, I can't tell them, oh, you know what? Stop taking all your meds. Let's just eat healthier food. I will kill them. They literally will die. So that's not something I'm going to do. For the vast majority of healthy young people that have never smoked and have no risk factors, yes, food can be medicine. And food is your lifeblood. They say you are what you eat. You really are. If you're eating mostly healthier, nutritious foods, and the diet that's been proven is the Mediterranean diet. It has the lowest, it reduces cardiovascular mortality, reduces all-cause mortality, reduces, like 10 different cancers. But if you are eating healthy and you're already healthy, yeah, it makes a huge, huge difference. But please, let's not go around telling my patients that are 200 plus pounds or more, that have smoked their entire lives and continue to smoke, drink tons of alcohol, are overweight, are obese, hypertensive, diabetic, sleep apnea, 3 different heart attacks with multiple stents, open heart surgery, and 2 strokes, that, oh yeah, you know what, you don't need medications, you need to just eat kale or green apples. I love those foods. I love kale, I love Granny Smith apples, but that's not going to help my patients. Not right now, at least. They do need medications. If he loses 120 pounds and he gets down to $140 or $150, sure, we could probably reduce and or get rid of all that stuff. But sometimes we can't. Some people are genetically very, very insulin resistant or genetically have really, really high cholesterol. It's called familial hypercholesterolemia. They have a genetic familial family hypercholesterolemia, super high cholesterol. No amount of changing your lifestyle and diet is going to help that. They have cholesterols of like 400 or 500, even 1,000. The highest one I saw was 1,000. Somebody had a cholesterol of 1,000. I don't care what you make this guy do. And he was thin. He wasn't even overweight. He was young and active, 28-year-old. He will never make it to 60 if he didn't come see me. And we got him on lots of cholesterol medications. But my point is that I'm trying to make is that food is medicine for probably the general young, healthy population. My population is not. My population needs actual medications. And I try my best not to prescribe them if they don't need them. I hate putting people on medications. I really do. People think doctors are all about big pharma and we just want to prescribe the heck out of everything. No, we really don't. I wish I could have talked to my patients 40 years ago when they were younger, told them to quit smoking and eat food as medicine when they're like 20 and 30. But no, they're ending up being 50 and 60 and 70, and now they're my patients with really, really bad disease. So I don't know how we fix this. But yes, my advice would be to the 20 and 30-year-olds and even kids. Start it out when your kids are younger. The research has shown that the sooner you start implementing good habits, the better. Teach your kids to have a good relationship with food. Teach your teenagers to have a good relationship with food. Eat what you like. It just has to be within your calorie limit, and it has to be less than what you need if you're trying to lose weight or what you need if you're trying to stay the same. So I highly recommend rethinking that just a little bit. Sure, food can be medicine if you're generally healthy. But if you're not, you need medicine. You need like actual medicine. Medicine will help, and it reduces mortality, and it reduces cholesterol and blood pressure, all of that. It's 100% proven. And they're all generic. Big Pharma is not making anything off of this. Almost every cardiac medicine that I prescribe is completely generic. It literally costs $3 for a month supply or $9 for a 90-day supply. But please, people, take your medications. Food can be medicine if you're very, very healthy, but please take your medications if you're not and you need them. That's really all I got for you today. I hope you enjoy this. Please share with someone who needs to hear this.